can see it here. There it is. So we're gonna be doing a personality test, so you get to know me a little bit better. And also, there's some really exciting news of what's coming up really soon. We are actually gonna be doing this interview for a pilot reality show that's gonna be coming out here soon. It's gonna be for Chris Leak Studios, San Antonio Voice, and for Comia Studios. So it's a recording studio that I go to, and we're gonna actually have a reality show, and I'm gonna be one of the personalities on there. So we're gonna be doing this personality test interview thing right now. You guys get to know me a little bit better, and it's very raw. So you get to know me a little bit better. So I'm gonna just figure out how to set this thing down here. So first question, you enjoy vibrant social events with lots of people. Well, this is an interesting answer that I have because I am an artist, but I actually disagree with that strongly. I do not like being around a lot of people at once at big social events. So I'm just gonna go ahead and click the big disagree button. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. Well, what if I have a question on the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
So if it says exploring unrealistic ideas, who gets to decide what it means unrealistic, or like what?
That's a pretty good question.
Yeah, that's good. Are they unrealistic to you?
Well, I don't really have unrealistic ideas. I think I can make anything happen. Honestly, that's how I feel. So I guess I do spend time exploring unrealistic ideas. Okay. I think I have both instincts. Oh no, am I gonna be the worst test taker for this? Because you often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. Strongly disagree. I kind of really like to be in control of what we're talking about. Because if they start complaining, I'll just in a smart way, I guess, for lack of a better word, change the subject and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about that. Or I'll just walk away. Okay, so you have a careful and methodical approach to life. Well, I wouldn't say I'm reckless, but I'm a big risk taker. So I guess, I'm gonna put strong disagree on that one. Like, I'm not like, oh, I need to make sure. I'm just like, dude, all in, let's do it. Like, and if it doesn't work out, I'll figure it out while it's coming undone. At parties and similar events, you can mostly be found further away from the action. Honestly, I'm usually the action.
Like, strongly disagree.
Yeah. Emotion, I guess, is a relative word. So I'm making this like way harder than it needs to be, I guess, but they should have worded it better. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. Yes, I agree. Okay, I think
just say moderately or strongly?
No, I strongly agree. I don't like opportunity cost. Like, I'm like, well, let me really decide. This is gonna take this much of my time, and my time is so valuable. Like, I'm not gonna watch something that I think is gonna be really dumb, or like, you know what do I feel like watching right now? I really do. I think I can spend like 30 minutes before I actually choose a movie. You can stay calm under a lot of pressure. I strongly agree with that. I had to do that like pretty much my whole life. Oh no! I pressed the back button and it took me totally out.
Oh no.
Alright, in your opinion, is it sometimes okay to step on others to get ahead in life? No, it is not. Strongly disagree. Let's see. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I disagree on that one strongly.
Okay.
You often make decisions on a whim. Strongly agree.
So, you said, so you laughed at that question. What made you laugh? Do you think about anything in particular?
You prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that getting revenge is so silly. If anything, like there's a story that I really love, and it's basically saying that, like, if you have anger and you hold on to it, it's kind of like getting a bottle of poison, and instead of giving it to that other person that you're so upset about or you're so angry with or whatever, you're drinking it yourself. So it's the only thing I feel that it's gonna do to get revenge is hurt you or hurt me. So I'm a big believer in the law of attraction as well. So whatever I focus on, I'm just gonna bring more of it to myself. And people have free will, and people are capable of doing whatever they want to do in their own lives, and I can't influence them to where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get revenge or whatever. Like, if anything, it's just gonna backfire. Kind of like, I guess in a comical way, like what's the name of that cartoon where it's like the Roadrunner and the coyote is always trying to get the Roadrunner, but he never can. Like, it always backfires and he's the one that gets blown up. I feel it's like it's the same thing. Forgiving isn't for them, and it's not for like, or saying that what they did was right or agreeing with what they did. It's more for me. Like, you know what? If I forgive you and I move on, I'm done thinking about all that stuff and I can move on. But if I keep thinking about it and thinking about it, I'm just reactivating that vibration, and that was a low vibration, and I'm not about that. Like, I'm all good vibes and let's keep moving forward. Like, why am I going to keep beating a dead horse, basically? And revenge, like, I don't know, that just sounds so childish to me. I don't really believe like, oh, revenge, like, oh, I have to get you back or whatever. I'm just like, there's so much more life out there that, like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, it's not worth my time, basically. So I guess that's why it made me laugh. Like, people actually do that. Like, they want revenge and they're not gonna forgive. I think that that's comical. Like, I don't know. You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. I almost like strongly disagree. But I'm gonna put middle disagree because the present, like, that's all we have. Like, this right now. If a meteor comes and hits me, I'm gonna die talking to my camera on my phone, you know? And I'm gonna be like, okay, well, I made the most of it. However, I'm always like thinking, okay, and I don't know if you know who Abraham Hicks is, but I'm a huge like fan of Abraham Hicks. And Abraham Hicks' teachings basically say, like, what is happening right now is old news. Like, and what you do right now is basically like what's important for later. And it sounds so elementary sometimes when I say it out loud, and I'm like, duh, you know, like, yeah. And then I also think about, like, one of my trainers used to tell me, like, what you eat today is gonna make your body for the future. So if you really want a fat body, then you eat that donut, Eileen. You eat it, and you eat 2 of them, you know? Or if you want a 6-pack of abs, you're gonna not eat the donut, and you're gonna eat your broccoli instead. So then that always, like, stuck with me, where I'm like, so if whatever food is in front of me, that's gonna decide my future. So that's, like, really important. Like, the future is important. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I want to enjoy what's happening right now. Like, the future may never come. I might die right now. Like, we don't know. I don't have an expiration sticker on my forehead. I don't know when I'm going to die.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know if I should put small disagree or middle disagree.
Yeah, I would say slightly disagree.
Okay. Okay, so next question. You look after yourself first and others come in second. Yes. I gotta look out for number one. Nobody else. We came into this world naked and alone, and we leave it naked and alone. So, yeah, I look out for myself first and others in second. And I feel like, I don't know, like that for me, like, how can I help other people if I don't help myself first? So yeah, I laugh about it because I'm like, most people are like, oh, that's bad manners. Like, oh, you should offer. No, dude, I'm gonna help myself first. And then because I'm healthy and because I helped myself, it's kind of like I've had this example from a lot of mentors be told to me. If you go to the airplane and they're explaining like, hey, if an oxygen mask falls down because the plane's about to crash, I want you to put the oxygen on yourself first and then on your children or your passengers next to you. Why would they say that? Because what good are you if you're dead? Like, you have to help yourself and then you can help others. So for anybody that's gonna bash me about that and be like, oh, she's so selfish. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. Like, I take care of myself so I can take care of you. So anyways,